Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Charlie. Hope you guys are off to a fantastic weekend, and I'm back with some more Kingdom Hearts 2 data boss fights, and here we're going up against Lexaeus, the silent hero. So, another very dangerous boss, just like really every single one of these guys are. He's actually easier than Marluxia, in my opinion, but he gave me much more trouble. He just does some serious damage, but other than that, his pattern is very samey. He does things a lot. He's kind of a spammer, actually, more so than Marluxia. You're gonna see a lot of spam on the screen this video. But anyway, the setup is for the most part the same, and I recommend the same to you guys. I guess rock whatever Keyblade you want, but I'm gonna always rock the Decisive Pumpkin. It's fantastic. But regardless of what you rock, most definitely have all of the growth skills. You need dodge roll, you need quick run, you need all of that. But most importantly, run second chance, and once more. It'll save you so much heartache in these fights. Just do it. And of course, once again, be level 60 for these fights. Don't come to these fights trying to do it under leveled. You're probably level 60 anyway, at least, after going through the chamber or the Cave of Remembrance. But just a little thumb note. Be level 60 or above. Alright, so this is going to start out just like the last video. You're going to see a couple fails of mine, and then you're going to see me win, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. Alright, let's get into it. Lexaeus. What's good, big boy? What's good, big papa? What the fuck are you going to start out with? 1,000? Oh my god, yo, this fuckhead keeps doing the worst. Oh, he keeps doing the worst possible fucking moves. It's crazy. Finally. What? What? Oh, it's because I used Reflect and that used a lot of revenge value. Fuck. What happened? What the fuck? Come on, man. Why couldn't I fucking move? Let's go. I had to finish him with Thunder in the air there because that was actually really fucking bad luck. What happened? You have to finish bosses with a finishing move, right? We all know that. And the fucking likelihood that I knock him through the air on my final combo is crazy. It would have fucked everything up. I probably would have died. So we're just gonna pretend this guy isn't acting like he's Broly or something. Look, man, you ain't Broly. You're not cool enough to be Broly. Come on now. First off, let's take notice of the power level bars up top. Now for Sora, this means nothing at all. As for Lexaeus, you know how you can gauge a boss's phase from his remaining health? Well, for Lexaeus, as his power level increases, he progresses phases. His damage increases, his AoE attacks have a larger radius, and his moveset expands. You can hardly control how quickly he powers up. It's mostly left up to RNG, so pay it no mind save for the fact that when he does power up, he does become more dangerous. So let's go over his moveset and his tendencies in the first phase of this fight. Lexaeus always begins with a power up that pushes you back, but it's really just for intimidation. Don't be intimidated. Get in there close and be prepared to block. Not just early in the fight, but most times during the entirety of the fight. He'll scrape the ground with his sword as he winds up for an upward swipe. Block it and counter with the reaction command. Also keep in mind that when his power level reaches a certain point, this upward swipe will send out a wave of earth spikes in a line in front of him, which you can't block unless you're close enough to him, which is why I stress to always stay close. That reaction command does really good damage and opens him up to about 2 combos before he retaliates, depending on what combo abilities you have equipped. At this point, you should still be trying to keep close to him in case he tries the upward swipe again, but he'll likely follow up with one of 2 things: a jump and slam that isn't too fast, so you should have time to react to it, either aerial dodge or quick run away from it. This is a move whose AoEs get larger as his power increases, so keep a sense of urgency about you. Or he can also do his move where he throws his sword up into the air, then immediately begins to throw up earth spikes under Sora. This move also becomes more deadly as his power grows, but can all the same be avoided in 2 ways: either roll dodge through them using its invisibility frames, or use reflect. Though if you're gonna use reflect, I suggest rolling through the first 2 spikes, then reflecting on his third and last earth spike, because of the slight delay on the third one, and the damage from reflect will stun him, leaving him open on that third attack. Now remember, you can only follow up with 1 more combo after this attack, because remember, reflect also serves as the first combo opener. Don't go for 2, you will get retaliated upon, and it'll hurt. Now between these attacks, you can also attack regularly, just don't attack too much because he doesn't get hit stunned by Sora's normal attacks. To get damage in, you either need to wait for him to do his upward swipe so you can block and counter, or reflect his last earth spike to open him up. As the fight continues, he'll get mad and power up. indicating he's in a new phase. The first action he'll always take after his first power up is a grab, in which he runs the sword and tries to grab him. You can't block it, but as long as you aren't standing right next to him as he does this, you're safe. Just stay away from him until he stops running. Now here's the scary part about this move. Remember how I've always said you need to try and stay close to him at all times? Well, from this point on, he has access to that grab move, and while it's kinda rare, he can use it instead of his upward swipe move. This grab comes out fast, and I mean fast. There's hardly any time to react to it without the proper spacing, so staying close to him can be a gamble at this point. You basically have to perfect your spacing. Stay close enough to be able to block his upward swipe, yet far enough away to be able to avoid his grab, or be far enough away to make time for you to react to avoid his grab. He has two types of grabs, one that leaves you in the air or on the ground, but neither can actually kill you, even if you're at 1 health. It works kind of like Sephiroth's Sin Heartless Angel technique in that regard. As the fight intensifies, he'll power up one more meaningful time. And I say meaningful time because the fight doesn't change after he hits the 60,000 mark, so any powering up he does after that is essentially meaningless. Once he hits 60 plus, he'll go up and way out of the arena, but you'll still be able to see his aura. Use this opportunity to heal if you're at 1 health or recover magic, whatever you gotta do. And when you see him approach, and trust me, there's no mistaking his approach, block his landing, then reflect about a half a second to a second later after blocking. His AoE radius and damage is the highest it'll ever be in this fight, and he can still go for a grab instead of an upward swipe anytime you're close to him. So just continue to fight him in the way I've taught you how, and he'll eventually crumble. So that is the Lexaeus critical data boss fight. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something out of it, and get out there and beat Lexaeus now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have the great rest of your week, and it's been Charlie. I'm out of here. Peace.